Almost done. Okay, YouTube live. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everybody. Today, we're gonna talk about the future of relationships. My name is Epaminondas. I'm host here on TNT, and today I have Fabiano with me to talk about this topic, to discuss some questions. Fabiano, please introduce yourself for us.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Fabiano. I'm living in São Paulo City. I'm 46 years old. I am a data analyst, and my free time, I like to go to the beach, to go out with friends and family. I am married. I have one daughter. She's at school right now, and that's it.
Good, very good. And about me, my name is Epaminondas. I'm from Brasilia, 31 years old. Work as a personal trainer and nutritionist. Let me see one more. I really appreciate pão de queijo, buy books. I have more books than I can read. I work by myself using my Instagram, and there I share content about lifestyle, about fitness, wellness, and things like that. And let's start. Let's talk about relationship. About the number one. Do you think relationships today are different from the past? And if yes, how? Let me know what you think about.
I think so, because uh, in the past, we don't have any apps to facilitate to improve our conversation with the other, so or to search to know somebody. And nowadays, I think these things are going just too fast. I have some friends that they are single right now, and they told me that nowadays it's totally different. In the past few years, we need to go out, we need to friends to introduce yourself to other friends and so on. Nowadays, everyone uh, get a date with only simple apps. Only it's too easy to get a date using some apps nowadays. I think this nowadays everything is going too fast and more easy to know other people, other person.
For sure, for sure. I think it's totally different nowadays. Even friendship, every way to every type of relationship. For example, I was thinking here, and now I have less friends than in the past. And I think because of that, for example, I work by myself, uh, home office, so I go out few, few, few times per week or per month. So I don't I don't know new people, new friends. So, and because of that, I think it's different. And the way of the relationship is different as well from my perspective. For example, if I know somebody in person and I can build a good friendship, relationship in general, it's different. I think it's more it's different. I forgot in English, but mais forte the relationship, you know. So then just people that I talk online, and I think it's different because of the apps, as you said, and Instagram, Facebook, and other kind of social media. I think nowadays, from my perspective in general, we have superficial relationships, I think. And let's think about technology. How has technology changed the way people meet and talk? What do you think?
Nowadays, it's easy to know somebody else that you don't know yet. Only start a conversation, start getting liking photos, for example, in Instagram, and start a conversation. It's so easy. uh, in my decade, I don't know if it's correct, but if I want to know somebody, I need to go out. I need to go to a bar, for example, and start a conversation on the table, or change eyes. Need to be a good introduce to know other girls, for example, or went to a place that I can dance and start a conversation with someone. Is It was hard in my some years ago, but nowadays you only need to build a profile in an app and start push start a conversation, liking photos. Nowadays, totally different. Uh, if you see a lot of places that exist on the past now doesn't exist anymore because the people doesn't go out as the same way that uh, we we did in the past. So nowadays it's totally different. And technology is totally responsible for these changes, I think.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't think so. It's so easy because I'm single yet, so it's not so easy
but
like that.
it's more easy to start a conversation, not
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
Now, in the past, it's difficult to start a conversation. I was a shy person, so it's for me it's terrible to start a conversation in person. Nowadays, with app, you can start a conversation easily.
yeah, yeah. I totally feel you because I'm a little shy as well, and nowadays, for example, on Instagram, we have to put less energy than in person. So in person is totally different. You
Yes,
have to it, to concentrate, to put the energy to. So, but on social media, it's easy to start, as you said. But for example, other thing that I realize nowadays, more people have the high ego, you know. For example, a lot of people want just to receive likes and comments and to feel good with themselves, but not get in a relationship. So I I I realized that so because of I think because of the social media nowadays, if the person feel good because of likes and things like that, maybe if this person start a relationship, a romantic relationship, this person will lose some likes, some followers, and things like that. I think ego nowadays is so high and change the relationship, the way that we can connect with other people. Oh, it's other thing that technology brought for us, I think, and it's different. I remember when I was a young guy, I I I got into normally I used to go to dancing and it was so good. Learn I started learn how to dance because of that because I was so shy and dancing is easier to to talk, to make friends and things like that. But nowadays I don't dance anymore and it's hard. I just use social media and don't go out and I think because of that I'm single yet. So, but I think it's totally it's totally different nowadays. The way that
Yeah,
we meet person and talk.
I did the same. In my past, I learned how to dance, to approach, to have approach with other girls. But in my some years ago, I started to go out when forró is going. Everyone listens forró, like uh, when Fala Mansa surged, Fala Mansa, Arrastapé. In this época, I learned how to dance forró, so it's my way to get approach with other girls and work it. But nowadays I don't know how to dance anymore. But uh, I think this for me was the best way to get introduced to another person.
For sure. Forró is the key. I learned how to dance
Yes,
forró as well.
I know.
Here in Brazil is so strong. A lot of people go out to dance forró and things like that. Nowadays we call piseiro. So
Ah, I know.
it yeah, so there's a lot of uh place to dance here, but I'm not I, I'm not so young anymore. So some years ago it was coolest,
Here,
but nowadays not.
here, here in São Paulo was strong as well. He called it forró universitário here. So everyone went to forró. And when I was single, of course, but when I was single, in a place that plays forró, it was about three girls for one man. So it was, and every man that knows how to dance getting a stack, destaque. I don't know in English, but this is the reason that I learned how to dance.
Yeah, me either, me either. Let's think about the number three. Do you think online friendships can be real and strong? Why or why not? What do you think?
I think it depends on the people. For example, nowadays my real and strong friendships I know in person. So uh, I don't remember if I have a friend that I know person online. I think I think only one, but all 95% of my friendships I know in real life. So uh, I think online friendship is not so strong than when you meet in real life. I don't know why,
Yeah,
but I think in online it's more cold. You don't see the person, don't touch, you don't talk. Uh, you always have a lot of distractions when you start chat with the people. So I think online is not so strong.
yeah, I totally agree with you. I have one, just one online friendship because the person live abroad, but nowadays it's cold, the friendship because of that. So I think as human being, we need this kind of real connection, so to see, to touch and share experience and live experience together. And I think because of that, it's the real relationship in person. It's more strong. It's stronger than online. I have some friends that I meet online, but after that I meet in person. And for example, I travel together and things like that. And I think because of that nowadays it's strong, because just talk online on WhatsApp and so I think it's not possible to be really, really, really strong. Maybe for the period of time, but after, I think it's important to have this kind of real connection. For me, it's different. But some people have this kind of online friendship, even online relationship. So for me, it doesn't work, but
Yes.
maybe for other people. And how do you feel about dating apps? Do they help or hurt relationships? Let's think about if not you, your friend, and
Okay.
what do you think
Hmm.
about?
Uh, I think it depends on the people again, because I know some friends that uh, uh, know other people by dating app, and now they are married, they have kids. So, and I know some friends that start a relationship by the app, but doesn't work anymore. So I think it depends on the mind of the both. Or uh, of course, I think nowadays is a lottery to know some people that match you with your feelings, with your uh, principles, and anything. I think nowadays. Uh, it's a lottery. I don't know, but I have friends both types of uh, I have friends that get right and friends that doesn't work.
As like everything. So I think that the idea is so good, you know.
Yeah,
For example, you said it's not easy to meet people that you have you really have a connection about follows, about ideas and things like that. And thinking about that, I think the idea of the app is it's so good because it's easier to meet people, you know. So yeah, I like camping. I like to go to the gym, and I can put that and have a mat with other person that like the same thing that I like and think like I think. I think the idea is so good, but unfortunately, as I said in the beginning of this immersion, nowadays I feel that a lot of people use this app just to have a high ego. So yeah, I got a lot of likes, so I'm so hot person, I'm so good person, and yeah, I'm good. I because of that, I think it's it's possible to, for example, I have friends that they met they met each other online in the apps, but have a good relationship and normal. I think that's just a way to meet new people. Just that.
yeah.
And if it's good or not, easy or not to have a relationship, it depends, like you said. Like everything can be good or not. In person, it's the same, so we can meet people and it's be good or not.
For
But
example, I have a
go
friend
ahead.
that he knows a girl from Russia, and they are married right now.
Really?
Yeah, he went to Russia to at really Belarus. He went there and he met a girl, and now they are married, and they are living here in Brazil. He imports her to here, so they know by app. And I have other couple of friends. They My friend is from São Paulo, and his wife is from Campinas. So he met by apps, and he start a conversation, start to meeting, and now they are married with two kids, and they are very happy. So depends on the situation.
Yeah, it's important to have a lot of courage to do that
Yes,
because for me, not. I can't do that. So travel to other other country, totally
Yes,
different culture and different
but
laws.
he was there, so he was there and single, alone, and so he started to, I need to meet some people here until to practice Russian. So he
Yeah,
wants to talk in Russian. So the best way is to know Russian people.
yeah, for sure. And it's like he said, yeah, that's it. So I think it's so possible and it's a good way, but it's not easy to know a person that really match with you. But in general, it's not easy. So
Yes,
it's a good way. It's a good way, I think. Can help. But thinking about that, for example, I said that nowadays I go out few times, and nowadays we have more people working by themselves or not, but inside of house. Um, you think that about the number five? Do you think people will have more online relationship in general, relationship, friendship in the future online than now, or what do you think?
yes, I think so because nowadays everyone is running about your life, and so it's more easy to talk by online, by WhatsApp. It's a few fingers to start a conversation. So I think in the future it's getting more online and more than together. So nowadays it's so difficult to meet the friends. For example, I'm married. My friends are almost more than 50% of my friends are married as well. So it's difficult to meet our agendas to meet everyone. And for example, my mother-in-law lives in Rio de Janeiro, so I live in São Paulo with my wife. So some in twice a month or once a month, we going to Rio. So it's difficult to meet other people, and everyone has your own life. So nowadays it is, but we try we try to meet. But I think it's more easy to in the future everyone will prefer online relationships. I have this feeling.
Yeah, I have some friends, really friends that I I know for I don't know 10 years or and more time that live here in my neighborhood and I can see for a long
Yeah,
time. I don't know, but almost 1 year. And I don't know, 10 minutes to my house. So, but I talk online on WhatsApp, on Instagram, but we don't meet in person for long period, you know. So I think because of that we feel that it's close, the person is close to us, but at the same time it's so, you know,
distance.
so
Yes.
yeah, it's strange.
Nowadays,
It's so strange.
nowadays we talk by memes.
Exactly. Share some memes
Share
on
memes a lot.
WhatsApp, on
Yes,
Instagram, but don't talk. Don't say,
yes,
how are you? Are you okay? Just send memes for each other. So
yes,
it's crazy, crazy. And that's the way that we live together
yes,
today. And I think in the future would be worse. So, and because as you said, we are getting old, we have our responsibilities, we have our family, our work, and everybody are in a hurry, and it's hard to set some time and go out and meet some person and to have the agenda as you said to meet in person. Nowadays it's
yes.
hard. It's hard.
As you on birthdays. only on birthday. Well, I
Yeah,
have a friend that I see once a year, only on his birthday or on my birthday, only these days. So
exactly that.
it's difficult.
I have some friends that I just see when I travel. For example, it's my friend, but I don't see during the year. But sometimes I want to camp, and it's good to camp with some friends. And I invited these friends to camp together. That's the unique way that I see this person. In general, I don't see this person just one time or two times per week when we camp together. So it's a kind of strange. We just meet each other in other states, not in our neighborhood. We live in the same neighborhood, and we just see each other in other place, in other crazy things. It's
Crazy.
like you said, just in some dates like Christmas and things like that. So hard. Let me see. Number six. Can social media create problems in relationships, and how? For sure. But let me know what you think.
I think for sure, but uh, uh, I don't know. But if you start a relationship nowadays, we need to separate before the date and after the date. We need both. I think you have to make an agreement with the other person. Oh, from now on, the doesn't matter what it has in your social media in the past. So we need to some agreements, I think, because if you don't do this agreement, if you I don't know if you, the other person found oh a little phrase that telling about you in other photo or something like that, you need to understand. It was the past, but from now on, totally different. I think you have to do an agreement to not create problems. uh, if I if I am single, I will do this agreement because in the past it doesn't matter what happened in the past. I think it is a good way to evite to don't create problems.
Yeah. I think social media is the best way to create problems in
Yes.
relationships. I think that's the best way. It's crazy. For example, nowadays I can see people that are mad or angry with their partner because, for example, oh, you don't share pictures together with me on your social media, and the
Oh,
person is angry because of that. Oh, you
oh,
just
you like that thought from that girl? Oh,
exactly, you just share content alone on social media. So we you liked some picture from other person, or
yes,
on the other hand, why this girl liked your photo?
yes,
I don't know. She liked it. I don't know why. So it's crazy. It's crazy.
uh,
Oh, why this girl followed you? So I think nowadays we have a lot of ways to create problems because of the social media and other way to see that. A lot of people don't talk anymore because of the cell phone and social media. Just are together, but each person alone, just watching videos and things like that, don't talk anymore, don't have connection together because of the social media, time together, the quality time. So I think it's hard nowadays. It's it's hard to have a strong relationship because of the social media. I
yes,
think the best way is don't have social media and delete your social media if you want to have a good relationship because it's not easy. Not easy.
But yeah, but I think you have to be safe by yourself. So if you don't uh, be safe by yourself and start to stalk everything that the other person are doing, so this doesn't work. So I think, of course, if you both start a relationship, I think it's better to do some agreements and go away, go forward. So if it doesn't work, oh, say goodbye and start again with other people. So I think it's so simple to do this with to don't create problems. I don't know. I'm nowadays I'm out of Max, but I think only with a good conversation you can don't create problems.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's the key. Dialogue.
Yeah,
Dialogue is the good way to avoid problems. So
avoid.
I
Yeah, I
think
forgot the word.
I think it's important to talk and to be safe with each other and both to believe in the relationship. Have to
Yeah,
believe in the relationship because it's hard nowadays. If the person be mad or angry with her partner because of that, I think it's hard. It's hard. So social media is there and a lot of people do a lot of things. If I don't know, but for example, I can talk about myself. I am personal trainer. I work by a trainer. And I don't know, I see a lot of people on my Instagram, a lot of people talk to me, a lot of people like my photos, and if the other person be angry because of that, impossible to have a relationship. So
yeah.
I think it's important to be safe with each other and to enter in a relationship, believing in the other in the relationship. So,
And
but
respect your profession.
exactly, exactly,
Your, for example, I have a friend. She was a flight assistant. So she go out, stay out of the city a long time. So you need to respect this and you understand this. So if you don't talk, you don't respect this, it doesn't work.
exactly that. Um, let's go to the next question. Do you think people spend enough time talking face to face today? What do you think?
Uh, I think nowadays, as we said before, the people doesn't talking face to face a lot, only by online. Of course, for example, in my case, I see my wife every day, but uh, I think, for example, I have a friend, he's single, and he starts to knowing a girl right now. So he doesn't start a relationship yet, but he are going out with this girl. But he only see her once a week because she works in a hospital. So she's a nurse. I think she's a nurse. So she has some strange uh, times to see him. So, but he understands it's her professional. But it's difficult to meet her, and and I think it depends on the reason. But nowadays the people doesn't talk face to face anymore as we did in the past.
Yeah, that's like me. So I just talk face to face. The people that I meet on the gym when I go there, and the people here in my house, because the most part of my time I just talk online with other people, people that I really like, but I just talk online nowadays. It's so unusual to go out and to talk face to face. I don't think nowadays people talk enough, spend enough time to talk face to face. And because of that, I think nowadays we are losing our ability to have connection as human being, to talk and to, you know, talk more, to to tell stories about the life and to have friends. And nowadays I'm feeling that we as a society are more alone in general, you know. So loneliness is a problem nowadays. And because of that as well, because we just talk online and online is cold. For me, we have to talk more face to face and to meet people in person more time and using the smartphone less time and talk more, go out. Yeah,
Yes.
I have to do that. Uh, the next interesting question. Will artificial intelligence play a role in future relationships? In what way? Let me know what you think.
I have a good example of this. I have a friend, the same friend as I said before, and he doesn't do this anymore, but he started an experiment. Was using Tinder app and only answer the chat with ChatGPT. He doesn't think, only put the message from the girl and put to ChatGPT to answer by him. And he makes this experiment. Doesn't work because the girl said he was uh, how can I say toxic. ChatGPT became he a toxic guy. So he girls stopped to talk to him because the answers by ChatGPT are totally crazy. And he said he showed me this experiment doesn't work, but I don't know. There are a lot of people using this to improve your conversation, but you realize when the other person is different or talking in a strange way. I think nowadays I think no, it doesn't work, but in the future, who knows? I don't know. Every time it makes search a new technology, a new app, a new thing. So I don't know if in the future we artificial intelligence play a role. I
Yeah,
think so, but nowadays the people are getting crazy about this. So
yeah. Other thing that I'm seeing nowadays is a lot of people using the chat like a friend, you know,
yeah,
are alone and just talk with the chat about the life, about the day, about the work, using like or ask for advice for I don't know, but oh I had a fight with my my partner. I don't know. Yeah, but my couple, I, and I need some advice how to solve this problem. What do you think that I can do and things like that. So I'm feeling that a lot of people are using ChatGPT like a, a psychologue
yeah.
and friend and just like a girlfriend, you know. So a lot of people crazy with that. So talking more than they should talk. So I think it's interesting. It's interesting,
I
but
I
crazy at the same time.
I think we don't have problem to use ChatGPT to some help, but small things. If you using a lot for everyone, I think it's dangerous. But small things to help you. For example, someday I use ChatGPT to ask some tips to what meal that uh, I could have to I could make to my wedding anniversary. So this way, I think it's good to use ChatGPT, but every for everyone, for everything is I think it's dangerous. We need to be skeptic sometimes about this. But I'm from IT area, no, I know how ChatGPT works. So, but everyone doesn't know when start. We see some examples that people are getting crazy or making suicide after dating with ChatGPT or dating with AI. Nowadays, the people need to be skeptic, I think.
Yeah. And as you said about your friend, he he became a toxical guy because of that. So,
Yes,
and if I don't know, but there's a couple and the guy asks for advice for ChatGPT to solve the problem in the relationship. Maybe it's not a good idea. So because it's just us really know what we feel, what the other people think.
yes,
So a lot of people are asking for some help to solve problems for them, you know. So to what I have to do in this situation. How ChatGPT will know? So a lot of people are using like a help assistant. I don't know, but things like that, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Sometimes I feel that we are losing our ability to solve our problems and to think for our head and to go deep inside some problems that we have to solve. And it makes me a little bit afraid about the future, about the society. I don't know. For example, I'm sure that in the next electricity, we will see a lot of people using ChatGPT to decide how to vote and things like that. Oh, so a lot of things that we need to decide, we are putting this responsibility in other people or in other tool. So crazy, crazy thing. And talking about skills, let's talk about the number nine. What skills are important to keep strong relationships in the modern world? Let me see what you think.
to keep strong relationships, I think uh, you
Patient.
have patience. Yes, a lot, a lot of patience. Agreement. You need to make some agreement and to have the conscience that you cannot change the other person. You cannot. Don't try to change the other person. For example, if I like blue, the color blue, my wife likes green. I don't have to change her like to like blue as same as me. Uh, you have to respect the other feelings and be conscious that you cannot change the other person. So, of course, you can. Uh, how can I say? Ceder something, but uh, you have to do some agreements to do this. I think patience, agreements, and respect the other person. I think
Yeah,
this helps. And
for sure.
dialogue, always dialogue, always. If you have a problem, talk to the other person, ask some uh, opinions, or tell the truth. I think this is the way. As Mandalorian said, this is the way.
Yeah. I think dialogue is the key for everything in our life.
Yes,
So sometimes we don't have a good dialogue with other people to solve some problems, and because of that, we have stronger problems. So I think it's important. As you said, I think I can say respect other person, as like you said. So if the other person likes different things, yeah, that's the way that this person think, and it's okay. It's okay. Don't try to change. Don't try to make that person other person. So I think it's important to respect decision, to respect what other people think, and to know that we can't control the world. So we
yeah.
just can live and try to solve some problems and respect the other space. So
Even I think even in the small things. For example, here at my house we have an agreement. I when I started to date with my wife, I talked. I hate to make my bed. I hate it. Don't fight me if I don't make my bed or make our bed. Don't fight me. I I change. I wash the dishes, but I don't make my bed. And he accepts. Oh, she accepts. Okay, if she see our bed doesn't make,
a
she
mess.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't fight me because I hate to do this. But in change, I tell to her, I wash the dishes. Okay, but I don't make my bed. Don't fight with me about this. And he doesn't. She doesn't fight with me if she my our bed is a mess. So
Yeah,
I think
dialogue.
yes, dialogue. This is an agreement that you have to do, and this is going away. So I think it works.
Yeah. Yeah, it works for sure. So I think that's it. So I think it's important to have dialogue, important to have agreements in every relationship, because everybody has your own way to live. And if there's a dialogue, okay, so there's an agreement, okay, we don't have problem. As we have the phrase here, o combinado não sai caro.
Yes.
Exactly that. So we have to have an agreement, and yeah, good. If I agree and you agree, done. No problem. Um, to finish, I'll skip for the last one.
Okay.
11, 12. Number 12. What advice would you give for healthy relationships in the future? Thinking about now, but thinking about the future, about the technology and everything that we told here. What do you think? An advice?
I think the main advice is dialogue, as we said. I don't find the other advice to have a strong relationships. Even in the future, in the future, it's gonna be artificial sometimes. Uh, so, for example, I have a daughter, and when she was with her friends, every kid nowadays in a party, for example, using tablets, using I always say to my daughter, you have to play with toys, with run, you have to do other things. Doesn't yeah, I try to we try me and my wife try to keep her as minimal time in screens. But I see other kids is totally different. Everyone is so artificial nowadays. It's difficult, but we try to make different with our daughter. So I think in relationships is the good advice is I don't know other besides dialogue. Dialogue and agreement, both.
Yeah, that's a good one. From my perspective, my advice is improve your social skills.
Yeah,
So as a shy guy, I had to change a lot of things because it's important. It's important to talk with other person, to introduce yourself, and to speak and to show that you are capable, you are a good person. It's important to show that, and I think communication skills, social skills, your body language will show that for other people. So I think in the life, people that don't be a good person in general, it's like skills and things like that. Be a good person is not enough. I think you need to show that you are a good person, because if nobody shows that you are a good person, nobody cares about. So
yeah,
I think it's important to show that. So and enhance, improve your skills, abilities, social abilities, because you will be better in your work, in your friendships, in relationship in general. So that's it for me. That's the key. Help a
yeah.
lot in life. And it's all for today. Let me copy here the forms. Oh, oh. I don't know. This kind of websites are kind of crazy today. It's not
I think it's
loading.
slowly lazy
Yeah,
now today.
yeah, yeah. Okay, no problem. So that's all for today. Today we don't have the forms because the website is not working. But thank you so much, Fabiano.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Take
Thanks.
care.